I'd like to talk about another story in Dronacharya's life, where Ekalaiva, who belonged to a lower caste, tribal, so he was such a good archer, and he was better than Arjuna himself. But because he comes from a tribal community, scheduled community, he was deprived that, and his tongue was cut off. And that is the Dakshina Dronacharya, the great Dronacharya, wanted from his student. So the same caste has not gone away. The same caste politics, the same caste oppression is still there in sports today. How many children from Dalit communities, how many women get opportunities to play? When in a village, when people cannot touch each other, when they can't walk on the same street, how will these children be allowed to play in a team? They will not. You know that team games like kabaddi or hockey, hockey, you're not allowed to play. So what are we going to do to reach out to these, to make sure that, I mean, we're not saying you will have to bring in reservation in this also, but at least you must do something to protect these people, to ensure there's justice to women. And you know what kind of a struggle it is for women to get into sports. It's not easy to convince the families. It's not easy. And when they come into sports, the kind of abuse, sexual abuse, the kind of abuse they have to face, how are we going to protect these women who come into sports? And what kind of importance do we give Para-Olympic? Nobody talks about it. Nobody cares. I think they have the same right. People who are differently able have the same right as everybody else to express their talent. And trans people, they are not men, they are not women, so they have no space. And most of the top associations in this country, sports associations, are ridden with politics and interference from politics, politicians, power games, corruption. It is the bureaucrats and the politicians who control these associations, and they are the ones who actually have the say, the final say in the life of sports people. They decide who has to be selected, who has talent. It is not going to be unbiased. How are we going to make sure that there is justice